a lot of crinkly things today. Got a lot of crinkle packs here. Let me run this here. Good evening, good evening. Hello. Let me pin this for a little bit. I'm gonna grab something else. Look through something one day. Hello, hi. Just keep looking for some things that I can't find. I always gotta adjust it. Hey, welcome in. Hello. Good evening. I have 13 things listed today, so some different things, more craft supplies oriented, more papery things, but more like envelopes and cards, and these textured papers, which I want to talk about here. How's everyone doing today? Wish I had my other cup, but these are some paper packs from Sizzix. It says little sizzles textures. So I got it from someone that was selling just a bunch of craft supplies, and I was like, this textures are very interesting. And there's different kinds. So this one is very kind of like popcorn wall, popcorn ceiling texture, like a foamy paper, almost like a sponge. This is also another wall, texture to me. I wanted to show you some of these, and the bag's a little bit crinkly, so. So we are in day 3 of the TLR Go Live challenge. Hi Bev, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. I brought some, I put up some things that I haven't shown in a while, so like I'm making little categories of things. So I have about 13 items in my auction. More craft supply oriented. And let's see. So right now I'm first talking about these branded Sizzix little sizzles textures, handmade papers. And that's the label. I looked it up, and they come with 14 sheets, so I had extra that I kind of bundled together, so you can see the sheets. And I didn't want to open every single one of them. So I think these are like crinkly paper. They're very textured, rough. And in the back of these packages, they show they're for die cutting, matting, framing, and punches. Very textured paper, very cardstocky. So just multiple colors. You can see there's white and green and a black one. So like 2 each of the colors. There's this one. I'm gonna be very cautious with these baggies because they're so crinkly. Some people might like that, so some people may not. I can add one of these to your bundle. I have, for example, this is similar. So I'm going to show you this one that is opened. This is really interesting texture. You can hear the it's very floppy. It's a cardstocky texture, so there's blue, green. I think this one would be good for you actually, Miss Carmen, so I'll put one of these in your bundle too. Purple, if that's good for you, the brown and orange, red and yellow. So I have two of those styles. So this one and then this open one that was, oh yes. And I was thinking, oh, it would be cool to cut out for earrings too, because they're pretty thick. So I'm gonna keep one separate. This one is like a wallpaper. I'm gonna set it up to run, so because I've been talking a little bit about it already. Oh, thank you for your interest too. I'll see if one of them sells or not. You know, we can keep something for later. We'll see. This one has like a kind of like a wallpaper, like not wallpaper, wall texture. This one is very foamy, very interesting. I wish I could open them all. So, and then this one's got a mixed bag of things. So right now let me edit it. I have 4 of these. I almost clicked it on 30. Let me change it here. Oh, thank you though. That's no trouble at all actually, you know. We're always here to support one another, and if it's just to look and see, you know, and chat about it. But I know things when things show up online, they kind of go quickly, so okay, yeah. I can definitely maybe save these for next week. That would be good too. I can so depending on if anybody wants, I'm going to run this one more time. So I have 4 different styles that you can choose from. I'm going to run this one more time. So this one's like a little bit of a mixed bag, but it's still like a textury, popcorny texture. This is like thick foam texture. This one is like, I'm trying to think of it like a wall, the spray wall, and then I really like this one, so crinkly. So yes, I'll keep these. I'll bring them out. Yeah, it's because this is like, to me, this is also like a popcorn texture, but it's like a sponge, and this is like the flat wall texture. So it's both different but unique. Like I know there are people that are interested in that, so I will but if anyone has a request that they see in my auction right now, I can pull it out for you, or I'll go through things one by one at the moment. Let's see. Got my stacks here. Let's see what else I got. I might add another thing here because I have another type of handmade paper. Let me pull up my inventory here. Put it in because I thought let's see. I have another type of handmade, but they're paper cards. I'm going to add it to the show. Maybe the next 3 shows. Let's see. Pew. So these are handmade paper cards. Let's see. I'm trying to get back to the show here. I'm just talking. Here's my voice. Here's my voice. Just all over here. Oh, there I am. Okay. I am here. Oh, hold on. Did I miss something? Are you getting tea? Oh, orange peel. Oh, is what you call the texture? Most likely, yes. So let me look at this. I was like, what tea? What tea are you getting? I actually had hot water today to make a tea right before my show, and I might have to get tea after. Which tea? So I do have multiple teas actually. Let me just put this on the side here. I do have some options. Here's the chai tea. I'll give you 2 bags of the chai. This is the ultra spice. I also have a couple of options here, like orange and spice. There's 2 of those. Or lemon ginger, or a lot of green teas here. So it's either this or this. Okay. Let me look for the peach one. I think it fell behind. Give me a minute. So you can, okay, so if you want the 2 tea bags, here, yes. Wonderful, thank you for your first purchase. And it'll be the 2 tea bags, and I'll put a few stickers, inspirational stickers in there. Thank you so much for your purchase. Thank you, I appreciate it. So, let's go back to these handmade cards I have here. These are handmade. Well, it was in a box, but the box said handmade, you know. Let me check what it says here. Let's change the listing. And I think I put 2 of each. So there's 2 different designs. So this, you know, there's 2 of the striped and 2 of the I have a few sets available, and so these are handmade envelopes with like a sticky part to close it. They're very thin, pretty thin paper, and then the cardstock cards are this. So there's 2 of that design, and it feels like it's, you know, you can feel the texture of the paint on it. So these are 2. This is a set here. So if anyone's interested, I have a few sets of those. Run this here. Have some separated. Okay, I remember that one. While I look at more things here. Crinkle, crinkle. Crinkly, if anyone's interested in some of those. There's some more. I have them all separated. Okay. Thank you for looking at that. So either they can be used for junk journaling or to send something, but they're always here if you think of something and you want to purchase it later. You can always send me a message and we can figure that out. Since I grabbed these, I have 2 available of these really pretty cards. And I have 2 sets of these. I separated them. And they're like, I think they're like 5x7. I said yes. So blank cards, very nice painted tulips with their matching envelope. And I have 2 sets of this. And this one here. Of course, you know, can be used for junk journaling or mailing, writing letters to friends. And the other sides are white, but I love the design on the envelopes too. When they're like that, it's really neat. Yeah. Crinkle, crinkle. Thank you for looking at that. More crinkle, crinkle. Okay. Next up, I have a few sets of these envelopes as well. So it's a good amount of envelopes. So these are also like a 5x7 size with the square flap. Mostly like invitation envelopes, and you can use them for junk journaling. They're nice. They're a little bit brighter than what is showing on here, so it's like a lime green, not really neon, maybe a little more like the picture if you see it. So I have sets of 20, so I have a few if anyone's interested. If anyone would like to look at these things. Welcome in, everyone. I'm doing some craft supplies today. More craft supplies, trying to show some other sets of things that I didn't show yesterday. Trying to make little bundles of shows when I do my shows, to pick 10 or so, a little more of some things. So yesterday I showed some books and some craft supplies, and here's the next show of craft supplies. Thank you for looking at that. I also have some other options here of smaller envelopes, like white ones with the... You can also send me a message, and I can send you the listing. But yeah, I usually try my best to keep everything in like the marketplace. They used to call it the marketplace, but I don't know if they call it that anymore. So like on your profile, where you can see and access all the things. Like it depends on, in the shop. Because they used to call it marketplace, but I think it confused people with Facebook. So, okay, so in the shop on my profile, I've been working on putting some of the unlisted things into the shop so that people can see it and if they're interested. But you can always message me. I can send you the listing. Make sure that it's available so you can click on it. Yeah, thank you. These are also plain envelopes. This is 20 of, it says size A2. I researched it a little bit. So kind of like a invitation envelopes. Got 20 of these. We can use some clean envelopes for letters or journaling. And then here's another. It's hard to see with the white. I got to pull one of them out. This one has the square flaps. And this is also the smaller one. It's like the A2 size. So it's a little smaller than this one. You can see this one is bigger. I can do like little thank you cards. But I got a whole bunch of the boxes of just envelopes. Thank you. Okay. Sounds great. And I always see you in other shows, so it's nice to chat with you too. You're always very supportive of others. So thank you everybody for looking at those. Let's see what else. I'm bringing back the, let me see. If anybody saw these that I was showing yesterday, I do have 3 available, and these are the black sheets, 24 black sheets of craft stock. So they have a texture, and it says in the instructions here, they can be sanded down to reveal the craft foundation. So they're a little bit thicker than cardstock, maybe. So I did open one of the packs. I just wanted to, to keep one for myself. I have 3 available right now, and you can, do what you wish with that. I think this would be good for like die cuts because they're pretty sturdy paper. Depending on the die cut, I guess. Some die cuts are too too thin to go through the, like, cardstock type paper. So I thank you for looking at that. It's always fun to like watch, you know, different shows and see different crafts. I always like, and I get inspired to keep working on my projects. Let's see what's the next one. I'm going to, this is a set that I've actually had in my possession for a long time. So I put it as a set together. Let's see. So this is the set that I'm looking at right now. This is a photo book that has the wrapping still on it, and I didn't open it. It kind of came with as a set with a bigger box where you can kind of put memories, you know, little things that you saved. And it was a pretty, I think it was a 12 by 12 box actually. So you can save a lot of things in there. And it came with this photo book. Hi, welcome in. Good to see you. And it also came with these cards that match the photo album. Let's see. So it came with 3 cards, blanks, of course. Comes with some envelopes. It's a nice print. Got 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I counted it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I used one. Could have been. And it also comes with this paper that you can add a little more of the letters. So this is a whole set. That's what the picture is of. I'll run this for $4. You can get the whole set. Use it your way. And I've seen a lot of I've seen some junk journalers using, you know, repurposing these old photo books into something else. You know, we have those double, like 2-hole punch that. Oops, sorry, we got the 2-hole punch that are always available, and you can definitely repurpose that now from photo books to other memory books, you know. Yes, I did use some of that too. I bought some of those like flimsy photo books that they sell at the thrift store sometimes, and like you could put like ephemera or like stickers or little things in there. So there are a lot of little folders in there to save stickers and such. Thank you for looking at that. I got another thing here. Let's see. I think I might have everything in this box. I'm like digging for things. So this is something that I found in a bunch. I forgot about that. Give me a second. Okay, it's back. The video is back. I'm good. Because sometimes my video goes in and out. Because I forgot to connect to the Wi-Fi. So, this is called Remarks. It's an accent sticker book. So it was like opened, and there's a nice little like folder, which is nice. It's something that maybe you can, like, somebody can remake. If you make your own stickers, you can put it in a pack and kind of staple it together and fold it like that. I think that's really neat to keep it safe. So this is pages of, I think there's 8 pages, 100 plus stickers, and it comes with 8 pages. We could look through that here. I know, and it still has that like theme of browns and teals, and I want to say this was from maybe the early 2000s. It doesn't really have a date on it. So it's from the bottom of my heart, Home Sweet Home, and it has, it's very cute drawn things. I love vlogs. Sunny side. So this is really neat. I like this one too. It's sewing with the buttons, made with love, born to craft. sweet honey. Get other nice little honey things. And little cupcakes as well. And would you be my friend? That's fun. With the chicken. The rooster. We get a lot of roosters in our area. So this is, I'm going to run this here. Oh. This is all in one set. So all these stickers is waiting for somebody. It's waiting for you. Yeah, so you can, it says peel and stick on desired surfaces for storage, fold cover around, over sticker, and tuck and tab. Like that. Kind of like the matchbook style. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Let me check my listings. Crinkle, crinkle. I have these, there's they are. Some more things here. These are 365 Deco pens, so it's the same brand as the Happy Planner. So I'll show one at a time here actually. Let me pull one of them here. This is the blue one. And it has 3 different rolls of like very thin washi tape style decorative tape. And this is the Christmas theme one with some peppermint stripe, peace, love, joy, hope. And the third one is those little hollies. So they're really tiny that you can interchange into the dispenser. And I'll run this one here. Intended use. So there's 1 dispenser and 3 refills. So this is really interesting set. I'm not sure if it's sticky. It's still in the packaging. But you know, with washi tape or any type of decorative tape, the stickiness wears off. Thank you for looking at that one. And I have also, this is weather themed. It has yellow suns, snowflakes, and rain clouds, and the little dispensers. Excuse me. All right, thank you. It's weird. I clicked something different. This, I have another type of cards. With the little envelopes. This is 2 different types of cards. And there's 4 of this design painting, and it has the name on the back. The Artist Family Portraits, and from 1993, the Barnes Foundation. So they're little art cards. Then they're blank in the inside. And this other one here is like it's a mother and daughter. It says The Promenade, and they came with their white envelopes. So I'll put these. You know, you can either use them as they are for mailing, or you know, with the style. Oops, the light is really bright on that. If you have like that style of a junk journal, Victorian. Would this be Victorian? I know a little basic of that style. So, but these are cards. You can use them as you wish. Thank you so much for looking at that. Let's see. keep on looking through these things. If anybody has any questions or requests, you can let me know. Make sure I have everything that I've shown here, because I have one thing that I need to pull into the inventory again. It's these like journal pages. It looks like for a scrapbooking book. Let me see where the listing is. Hold on just a second. Look at what they were labeled as. So it looks like a scrapbooking set. It's not an inactive. Let me find the listing. Do 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 do. I do have a listing for this somewhere. Something like with life. So this is one. It says pages 2 and 3. So it has a mix of pages, like different sections, and this is like a cardboard, my life, and some ribbon, little plastic pieces, maybe like a fake brad, fake, little tab, something. And each one has, a couple little things. There's another Brad's, some ribbons, some little labels, and some paper. Oh, there's some more things back there. I don't think I've moved anything around from these little sets, too. And this is what I love, so I was thinking it was like a basic scrapbooking set, but, whatever was left over that they had. Let me see. I'm still looking for the listing here. Because I haven't shown this one in a while, so and I think I made the listing for separate. There it is. Scrapbooking pages, tags. I think I said to like choose 3 because I think I have 6, but we'll see. Let me put this pen here. I said 3 random packs, and so like this one has some clear letters. So LOVE. It looks like some papers, and the one I love. I am a. You can fill in your own phrase there. There's a letter T. Treasures. Me, and there's some more paper and some little tag that I don't know what that is. Maybe it's oh, I think it looks like almost like a paper clip that you can put on the edge. Maybe I'm gonna open this. Super fun. I don't think I've opened any of these just to keep all the pieces together. This is some interesting. Yeah, it's like a paper clip. So like you could put it. It's very interesting, like on the edge of something. And then I guess you can put a sticker or paper, or some kind of flap on there. This is interesting. I've never seen it this way. It's a little. I've seen a couple of them in this little set, so it's about me on this. This is the dates: 2005, 2006, 7. They might have used 2008, 2009, early 2000s. And it's got the pinks and greens, ribbons and brads, and things like that. So either, if anyone's interested in this, you can pick 3 of the 6. So I have 2 sets. And then we'll try again a different way, because I had these for a while in my listing. So I'll do, if anybody wants 3 of these sets, any of the 3 of the 6, for $5. And thank you for your patience. Took me a minute to find it. I forgot what I listed it under. And I think at this time maybe I'm going to just keep all the 6 packs together and maybe just run it for $7 if anyone's interested in all of them. You can do what you want with them. There's all this little paper. I'll run it one more time. I'm going to edit the listing. All 6 random packs of mixed paper. I said 7. I'm going to make it down to quantity 1, and the question is the weight. So let me just adjust that a second here. Condition, pre-owned, excellent. So they got, what's interesting is they have like a printed distressed look on these pages. I mean, you can add your own additional texture to it. I'm sure it's not 1 to 3 ounces anymore. So let me just pile all of these, and if no one claims them now, we can run them on a different day, or you can always send me a message and I'm gonna put all 6. This is running this here quickly. Thank you for your patience. So all these are $7. Got a bunch of different papers and frames, ribbons and little brads and plastic pieces, like their flowers and letters, phrases from a scrapbooking set. And now I can, continue trying to sell. I figured you would be too. So I was just like trying to hold on to these. They will be available in my bin, my shop. After the show's over, I'll adjust the things to make sure that they're showing up. Or just send me a message and if I have them available. Let's see. Do I have anything else here? They were interesting to me, and I was like, somebody has to be. I was trying to be frugal with what I was doing, but somebody can definitely enjoy all 6 of them. I'm looking for something else here. I have something in my listing too. Hold on. Keep remembering I have this other thing. Oh. Here's something that I have in my bin, my buy now. I say a lot of ums. I just realized that. So if anyone's, this is a friendship bracelet kit from Target. As I was trying to remember how I got the price that I chose, and I believe I opened it to look at all the little pieces. But yeah, so it's a heart-shaped with the little different friendship beads and letter beads and some stretchy wire and some, looks like the little erasers in there. But they're beads, it's flowers and I can't think. Like pinwheel, stars, shapes. I'm trying to think of like the peppermint designs. Yeah, they're the little clay pieces, but they look like erasers to me. As a kid, that was my favorite things, the collect those little erasers. But yeah, they could be the polymer instead. So they have little holes in them, and I'm trying to look inside. But this is sealed too. But I have this. It's always in my. It's always in my shop. Let me see if there's anything else. Thank you so much for your time. I wanted to keep this a little short as well, because I'm kind of like still listing a lot of things or trying to reorganize myself, so doing shorter shows. I mean, it's already 40 minutes, so that should be okay. I think that's all right now that I have to show. If anybody has any questions, tomorrow I'll put more things in my next show tomorrow. And we'll keep, if you send me like a message on some of the things that you're interested in, I can keep it on the side for you as well. Oh, this is one thing that I was looking. I have this one thing. It was, of course it was hiding in this other box. I have it listed here. Let me just pin this last thing. Yes, you're welcome. This is the last thing I'm going to show. For $3, this is 150 sheets for notes with the letter N, and for Hallmark. I'll run this last one, and then we can start getting the raid ready. Let's see who's here. Maybe nobody's on yet. The next person I think is the 10:15. I want to say again. Let us see. Thank you. Okay, TLR Go Live. Thank you for looking at 10:08. And then Mel Ray. Okay, so Lauren changed her show to 10:08. There's another person that I wanted to see her show. Oh no, I did. This was the one that was selling something else. I think she was selling clothing. I might have bought something from her last time. So, and let's just find another handmade friend. Let's see. I feel like I need to have something at the end. Like, thanks for watching. Some kind of signage. That would be nice. Like, good to see you. We'll see you on the next show. Kind of like a little statement before I try to figure out who to raid. All right. Let us look and see. We got Flamingo Bingo. Yeah, I was gonna say yesterday I was thinking of rating heightened normal design. She always has a fun show. A lot of random little things too. For like the end of the show signage. Or I do have, well, I think Whatnot does, they do have QR codes for like all of the sellers. If they click on it and you can sign up for Whatnot. That's a good idea though. Make a QR code, because I do have like a link tree with other social medias on there. So that's a good idea. Thank you for that suggestion, and I appreciate you hanging out, and everyone else who's here, whoever's here. We'll jump into heightened normal designs. She's a lot of fun. Thank you again. We'll see the next show tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, because I have to remind myself. Have a good night. Bye.